Here's the punter, McAfee, to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
Minshew's throw pulled in by Kittle. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. Now Minshew. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk.
That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Devontae Smith, 76 yards. And the Chiefs are back within a score.
When you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
After the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big play there as they get the... Conversion on 3rd and 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Minshew. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I know it's a phrase that sounds really cool, strip sack, but all we're talking about is getting to the guy, getting to the passer, making the tackle, making the play, but do a little bit extra, right? Stripping the ball out, working the arm free. That's become a big emphasis for all defenders.
Yeah, and as a defender with the emphasis, this is something that's practiced.
Practiced all the time. Taking the ball away, creating turnovers, that's really job one for any defense because that's how you win in today's NFL.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Devontae Smith with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Chiefs have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead. And
now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. After the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Minshew sets to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paul Krause. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Steps away to his left. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Falcons offense set to go. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Thompson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
From the gun, Minshew to throw.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. He finds his man, Pollard.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Here comes 2nd down. Out toward the sideline and completing it to Pollard.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here's Minshew.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw.
Trying to stretch the field with Schultz.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 2 touchdowns. 27 seconds to go. The turnover does give them life, but they still need 2 scores. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd down. Minshew.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
On the return, it's Flowers.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. And the pass falls incomplete. So 5 seconds remaining now in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge.